and they're like people. So I'm basically screaming at him. I know who this is, and it's him.
Don't you undermine my intelligence?
And it goes a little something like
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I am Nakai and I'm back again with another video, and today I'm back again with another story time. This is the time. I'm not proud of the story, and every time my mom tells me this story, like, give me a second. Yeah, so as I was saying, I am not really proud of the story. Every time my mom tells me about this story, I feel so embarrassed. Like, damn, I really did that. Yeah, anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Oh guys, my new nails finally. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. Yeah, and let's get into the video. Okay, so I don't remember exactly how old I was, but it was still the time where Osama bin Laden was alive. Keep that in mind. Now, I have always been a loud, talkative person. Even when I was a kid, like, my mom used to tell me, like, she's trying to make me shut up all the time. They used to do this thing where they used to, like, you know, when you reduce the volume on a speaker, like those big speakers or whatever, when you reduce the volume with like the knob like that. So my parents used to do that to like tell me, like, keep it down, honey.
Okay.
So yeah, basically I've always been a loud kid, always yapping and everything. And my parents always say that, like, raising me was like raising 3 kids, like triplets.
And
So, bit offended, but anyways, is what it is. So cool. I was young. I don't know how old, but I was very young. It was a time Osama bin Laden was still alive. They were still looking for him. Cool. So obviously during that time, I'm watching the news with my parents, and so I know what he looks like, or like see how he looks like somehow. Cool. My aunt lived in the UK. I think she was working at that time. She had just finished studying, she was working. So we were going to go visit her and just say hi, you know, how you doing? And that time we lived in Netherlands, so it wasn't like a big household trip or whatever, but it was, you know. So we're just like, yeah, we're gonna go say hi to her. We're just gonna visit her for a few days, see how she's doing, and then come back. So it was me, my mom, and my sister. So that day, my mom took us to the UK embassy because we wanted to get visas to go to the UK. So we entered the embassy and everything, and it's cool, it's calm, nothing out of the ordinary. So we're in line, we're just chilling, and then we were in the waiting room, I think, right? And then we were called in to go to like the place where there's a line or whatever. I don't really remember the story probably, because then again, I was a kid, so yeah. So we were going to this like area where people go stand, and like, I'm not sure where, but like basically we're going to the area where mainly you go and fill in your forms and stuff. Yeah, basically. So we're in the lines, and I see a guy. He's of like Arab descent. He has a turban on, and he has a long beard. Now, I was a kid. I didn't know the difference between people, and I was a loud kid who usually when you tell them something, they don't listen. So at this point, I see this guy and I see the beard, I see the turban, and in my head, all I'm thinking is, this guy is the guy we see online. Not online, like, but on the news. Like, this is Osama bin Laden. And because on the news, it tells you like he's a terrorist, da-da-da-da-da. So I was like, oh my God, there's a terrorist. As a kid, I was like, oh my God. So I'm trying to tell my mom. I'm like, Mom, it's him. So at this point, I am screaming at the top of my lungs, trying to tell my mom, like, it is him, it's him, it's him. I say the name. I say Osama bin Laden. And I keep saying while I'm pointing at this man. And because that is a scary situation, that the fact that you say that out loud and they're like, people. So I'm basically screaming at this point in front of all these people in this embassy that this is Osama bin Laden, and like trying to tell my mom, like, Mom, it's him, it's him, it's him. And this guy literally looks at me, and at this point, the whole embassy, full of people and everything, it becomes quiet. Like, everyone stops what they're doing. It is dead silent, like pin drop freaking silence. Like it was, you know, it's a tense moment because people are trying to see, is it him, is it not him, or like, oh my God, why is this kid saying this, did she see something? So it's like, oh my God, wow. So this guy is literally looking at me, and you know, I get why he was pissed off. I totally 100,000% understand why he was pissed off, because that is profiling technically, but I didn't know better. I was a child. So this guy looks at me, death stare. He is pissed off. I'm talking fuming at this point, but I keep shouting because my mom keeps telling me, no, it's not him, it's not him, it's not him. But I'm trying to like, no, Mom, I know who this is, and it's him.
Don't you undermine my intelligence?
And I'm shouting and I'm screaming, and it's until my mom tells me, no, Nakai. Until my mom tells me, okay, Nakai, fine, yes, it is him, it is him. That's when I keep quiet. And then this guy is looking, he's pissed off. If he could hit me, I'm pretty sure he would have, because he was pissed off. So what they do is security comes, they take me, my mom, and my sister to their, I think it's their questioning room or whatever, so that I can cool down, and that's so that the guy can finish his business and then leave, and then we can go out so that I don't freak out again and cause a whole ass episode again, right? So at this point, my mom is pissed off. Like, my mom is pissed. She's angry at me because I caused a whole scene at the whole ass embassy. And it's like, you know? And that was like the first scene I caused that day. Can you imagine? That's the first scene I caused that day. And literally, this guy finishes his application, whatever, he leaves, they tell him sorry, and then my mom basically tells him sorry. And then we go to the embassy for the application and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it was deep. And then after that, we were by the embassy, so now they're asking me questions. And because I'm someone who likes to talk, I'm enjoying the questions. So I'm like, yeah, this and this and this. Yeah, me and my mom and my sister are gonna go, we're gonna go visit my aunt in the UK, but my dad is not going with us because my dad is in Africa. My dad was doing some work there, so I was like, yeah, my dad's not coming with us because he's in Africa. So back then there were like a lot of cases in Europe about mothers taking their children away from their fathers without permission. So once they heard that, they were like, we can't give you the visa yet. So basically, and like, as my mom says it, like the trip to go to the embassy, it was really far from where we actually lived. So going back and forth was like not really an option. She made sure she had everything so that we could do that one trip, don't come back again until it's time to pick up our visa. But because I blabbed that my father is not around, they were like, oh, we're not sure if you're trying to steal the kid or the father has consent. So he has to send an affidavit to the embassy, like to us, then we can bring it to the embassy, and then that's when our visa application will start. So basically we had to leave so we could come back another day and bring the affidavit. And my mom was pissed. Like, my mom tells me until this day, my mom was like, I wanted to beat you so bad, because she's like, you caused 2 scenes, you did a lot of damage. And I understand her. I would have been pissed off too. But anyways, yeah, that is my story of how I caused a scene in the UK embassy. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And please turn on your post notifications so that you are notified every single time I upload a new video.